Sorry. Let me see. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do to make you work? Audio is my greatest nemesis. No, that was just the music that I have playing during just chatting. What if I put you... Oh! No. I don't think that worked. Let me see. There might not even be any music in the game. Let me just start it and see if there's actually music. Because it's the intro, but I don't know if there's even music in the game. We could always play Codename Iceman music. Your name is JW. Okay. Do I have to click? Oh, I do. It's 1973. You just turned 10 years old. You love the United States of America. And one day you're going to be a Navy officer. That's your dream anyway. And this week, you're one step closer to that dream. You're about to embark on 4 days of submarine camp. A new program from the United States Navy designed to teach patriotic young Americans about Navy life. The application process was long and difficult, but you impressed the recruitment committee with your personal essay. I wish I was old enough for the draft. As we join you, you're standing on a dock in the Baltimore Harbor in the presence of a gleaming black hole. Admiral John McCain Jr. stands on the gangway welcoming you to submarine camp. And I'm told by many people I have no reason to disbelieve that children are America's future. And as you are all children per the program requirements, I am proud to allow you on board. You applaud the end of the Admiral's welcome speech. The other scouts eventually join in. Thank you, little boy. Mr. Sprinkle over there is a reporter writing a nice story about submarine camp. Hello, children. Once it's published, you can clip it out and show it to your parents, your siblings, your pastor, or if necessary, your priest, and so forth. The deck officer will get you situated from here. That's me, children. I suppose there's only one thing left to say, and that is that this conversation is concluded. All right. Whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper. All right, we're in chat. I'm just gonna move myself down so you can see ICEBOY at the top. All right, there are 3 children. This looks like the same scene as in Codename Iceman. Can I show you a screenshot again of what Codename Iceman looks like? Boarding sub. This is what it looked like when we played Codename Iceman. Now, look at this. Boom. There's 3 of us in camp. A fellow scout named Sarah, she traveled all the way across the US to come to a submarine camp and is almost more enthusiastic about it than you. Honestly, submarine camp kind of sounds a little fun. Doesn't it? Another submarine camp scout named Jejomar, a 3rd-generation child of Filipino descent. While you have mixed feelings on Filipino independence, you appreciate the country's strong alliance with the US. He's a kid. He's like 11. Vanity's a sin. You learned that in church. Okay. So this is interesting because it looks like a text brusher, but it's a point and click. Look, I can walk. I don't know what this one is. Like look at object, wave American flag. I don't know what this is. I guess I should read like a manual of some kind. What do you think this one is? He just waves an American, it's like be patriotic button. This one is talk patriotic button. This is a modern day game in retro style. Here, I should give you guys the link. Hold on. It's called, well, you can just Google it, but it's called Kidname ICEBOY. Thanks, self-storage. On itch.io. Wait, is it also on GOG? There's just, you can vote for it to be brought to GOG, but it's on itch. Itch, 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 itch. I'm trying to see if there's more information. Not really. It was made in 2024, I think, ish. Here's the link. I don't know if there's a manual or if you're just supposed to figure it out. Oh, there was, I could have clicked at the beginning. Wait, what's this? Can I click about? ICEBOY. Okay. Can I click? No, that's it. Remember at the beginning there was like rules? Anyway, what's this button? It looks like this is your pocket, your flag code, a portable version of an indispensable guide to the various ways a flag can be improperly displayed. You keep a larger edition at home. Okay. The letter confirming your acceptance and invitation to submarine camp. Wait, can you guys see? Yes. A junior submarine school for patriotic children. Someone will want to see this. Okay. And then this is your monogrammed briefcase, a sturdy hardshell accessory. Okay. You consider regular book bags juvenile. It's packed with clothes, making it far too heavy to carry around for all of submarine camp. Okay. He's 10, I think. ICEBOY's 10, has strong feelings about Philippine independence. Yeah, I think it's a comedy. It's be comedic. Okay, let's go. Well, at least I'm taking it as a comedy, but I took all the police quests as a comedy too, and I don't think they were meant to be funny. This guy looks like he's talking, so I'm going to use it to talk to John McCain Jr. 3 old men stand near the flagpole. You recognize the left man as Admiral John McCain Jr. and the middle as Admiral Grant Sharp Jr. The third man you've never seen before. He wears a wrinkled corduroy jacket and slouches like a beatnik. God damn it, Sprinkle. You write for a regional gazette and you need higher clearance? How can I do my job if I can't move around the submarine? You're the ones who asked me to do this. Shut the up. One of the kids is here. Hello, son. Admiral McCain and I were just chatting with the reporter from what regional newspaper do you write for again? The Wilmington News Journal. That DuPont-owned cage liner. Good Lord, good Lord. I guess Nixon has run out of friends in the industry. Okay. Hello, young boy. My name is Art Sprinkle. I'm here to write a little story about your submarine camp. I'm excited to learn all about it. That's enough, Sprinkle. You better run along, lad. You know how to board a sub. First things first, show the proper respect to those that deserve it most. I remember in Codename Iceman, it was really important that you followed protocol. Like you had to read the manual and then learn what the protocol was to enter the submarine. Show the proper respect. Okay, this looks like a salute. Salute. You practiced that a lot, son? I did it. Let's go salute this guy too. The officer stops you before you complete the salute. Thank you, but that's not protocol. You'll have to start over. Damn it! Okay, salute. I can't believe there's a salute button. Okay, salute. And then wave your little flag. No. Okay, then show him the letter inviting you to come to the camp. I'm clicking. I'm pointing and clicking and pointing and clicking. Okay. This button saluted. This one didn't work. What's this? Show respect to those that deserve it most. Okay, I tried that. Let's do it to this guy too. Everyone gets a salute. Thank you, son. You get one too. Salute a civilian and a reporter, no less? I don't know, man. Oh, salute the flag. You squarely face the flag and cock a firm practice salute. God bless America. Oh, I'm so good at this. Look, I got 2 points. I'm American now, bitch it. Okay. Didn't see the flag. Oh, you guys can't see the flag because my face. There you go. I'll move my face. There's a flag. Is that better? I'm not used to playing full screen games. I have gone off the deep end. It's a satire, chat. It's a satire. Don't think about it too deeply. Unless you understand satire, in which case think about it deeply, but satirically. Anyway, I think I did my duty here. Let me in. Let me on the ship. How do I get on the ship? Can I show him my letter now? This guy? Oh yeah, show the guy my invitation letter. I don't need that yet. You have to do the whole boarding protocol in the right order. I rather die. Okay, correct boarding protocol. What is this? This must be look. This is wave a flag. I don't know what this is. What do you think this is, chat? It's like a little icon and he's holding a flag. Maybe I don't have the flag. This must be talk. Let's talk to him. Welcome to the USS John C. Calhoun. Don't worry about a thing. Blah, blah, blah. Talk to me when you're ready to board. I'm ready to board. Talk. Want to come aboard? Did you do your homework and review the boarding protocol? Of course you reviewed the boarding protocol. The actions you must perform in the correct order before boarding a Navy vessel. You're almost insulted. He asked. Is there a manual that came with this game? There's no manual. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm smart. I could figure things out. Yeah. Is he just gonna say the same thing? I did not. Oh, wait, is it in my inventory? Yeah, I just have to read the flag code, right? Yes, an indispensable guide to the various ways a flag can be properly displayed. Yeah, that makes sense. What's this button? Maybe I have to click it like this. I don't need to see that. It's important to follow the entire border. Okay. I'm on. Oops. I'm figuring things out. Can I look in my briefcase? No. The letter. I click the letter, but if I click this, he says I don't need that yet. Okay. So the correct order. Chat, what's the correct order? You salute. You can't hear, but there's a song that goes da, 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 every time I click that. You just can't hear it for some reason. And then I wave my flag. It doesn't work. Does anyone in the Navy in chat? You salute the officer and then you salute the flag. And then you say, God bless America. And then you wave your flag. And then you say, God bless America again. Maybe I didn't salute enough people, okay? Salute this guy. Salute this guy. Then salute the flag. You already saluted the flag. What should you do next? Can I copy them? Maybe if the other kids do it, then I can just copy them. Then, yeah, salute yourself. I want to wave my flag. I don't have one. I don't know what this icon is. Salute your shorts. Oh my god. Kidname ICEBOY manual. I'm searching. Do you think there is one? I don't think so. No. Okay, we just have to use our brains. Chat, I'm playing a game no one here has played before. You have to help me with your brain power. Yeah, I tried. Okay, so you're saying if I salute this guy and then salute this guy and then salute this guy. The officer smiles and returns your salute. Of course, you know you won't truly deserve that respect until you are a uniformed service member yourself. Excellent protocol, young man. What's next? Nice. What's next? Clearly, I need to give you the invitation letter. I don't need that yet. You have to do the whole boarding protocol in the right order. What? Damn it. Okay. Well, we got 3 points. So even though it looks like we haven't done anything in this whole game, we have made progress. So now I wave my flag. I don't know what this icon does. I don't know. This is look. It's proper to show your respect to a superior officer before speaking. This is the submarine. This is this guy. Okay. Any follow-up ideas? Welcome aboard. Did you do your homework and review the boarding protocol? No. No. Yeah, can I do the Pledge of Allegiance? Maybe I can talk to myself, which would allow... Maybe I talk to my little friends. Maybe my friends know. Let's see. Toot. Toot. She just tooted. Toot. Toot. What the heck? Do they not teach the American Pledge of Allegiance in Canadian schools? No, of course not. I'm gonna make myself smaller. Excuse you. Oh, hi. Sorry. I was just practicing my flute. The submarine is so big. How many torpedoes do you think it has? Do you think we'll get to see the torpedo bay? I should ask the deck officer, but it's so confusing. You have to request permission to board, but you do something else first and something else last. Salute first. Request permission to board. And then what? I don't want to follow protocol. I just want to see those torpedoes. Imagine what you could do with that many torpedoes. Nobody could stop you. Nobody. Oh my God. She's a farting Francine maniac. I can't believe my parents made me do this. Why does everyone care so much about saluting? What did the handbook say? Something first, documents last. Okay, chat. Like, I think we know what to do. We salute this guy. And we salute the other guy, then we salute the other guy, then we ask permission to go on board, and then we show the paperwork. You thought those were our parents? That's funny. No, those are children. Okay, salute this guy. I don't even know if you're supposed to salute this guy, but I'm just going to salute him. Then you salute this guy. Who do you ask permission to go aboard? This guy or the other guy? What? That's not protocol. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't salute the flag. God darn it. Okay, salute this guy. Salute this guy. This is such a random game to play. Salute the flag. Then, God bless America. Salute this guy. Then, I will request permission to board. Yes. Permission granted, youngster. Do you have anything for me? Yes, I do. I have paperwork. Ah, your orders. Everything looks ship-shape to me. Or sub-shape, as it were. I'll take your papers. You don't need them anymore. Looks like you're ready. Do you want to board? Hell yeah. So it's reminiscent of freaking Jim, who made Police Quest and made Codename Iceman. Jim was a very serious man, and he was like, I'm going to make a video game, except for it's going to be about protocol, and you're going to have to read the manual and learn how to be a police officer, and then you're going to play my game and be a police officer, and if you do anything wrong, then you die. Jim liked protocol. Jim liked steps. Jim might have been a questionable person. I don't know. But Jim made Police Quest, and Jim made Codename Iceman, and this is kind of making fun of that. That's my interpretation. Have fun at submarine camp. Thanks. Let's go. I have to save. For the first night, the scouts are confined to their quarters as the crew gets underway and prepares everything for your lessons. The crew is very busy, but they remain focused and professional as you would expect from enlisted seamen in the world's most powerful navy. The vessel hums and whirs and clanks as it dives. You're actually underwater. It's a dream come true. It's time to inspect your quarters and get ready for bed. You want to be well rested for tomorrow. It's Nixon. Okay. Wait, is that also Nixon? There's Nixon everywhere. All right, let's save. Oh, autosave. Nice. Man, you guys still can't hear the music. Let me see if I can fix it now. I don't know. Maybe time fixed it. I don't know. For some reason, I can hear, but you can't hear. It's a beautiful room. It's a really expensive, fancy camp that we go to. Mother of pearl. Why must you torture me, audio? Why? Why? Okay, fine. Well, I mean, chat, just pretend there's music, okay? All right. Let's look at this. A neatly typed itinerary for your time at a submarine camp has been left on the table. Day 1, tomorrow, starts at 7 a.m. sharp with breakfast, then it's off to submarine command. You're excited to learn how such a complicated military vessel operates. Day 2 is weapons training. Day 3 is fundamentals of the lathe. And on day 4, graduation. You'll be an official submarine camp scout. Sick. All right, time to look in the closet. Let's open it. How do you open things? There's an alarm clock. Can I pick things up? This is walk, I guess. Walk, look, wave the flag, talk, salute, pockets. All right. Why is there a skylight in the submarine? I don't know. I've never been on a submarine before. Presumably it's like to have a good view of the fish and stuff. Oh, it's not wave flag, it's use. I'm using the bathroom. Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean, remove the evil of your deeds from before my eyes. Oh my God. Okay, great. Let's open this closet. You peek inside the closet, you could easily fit all your stuff in here. Sick. Let's see if there's any objects I can steal. The American flag! Hell yeah, put it in my pocket. Books. The cabinet is filled with technical manuals and seaman's guides. You gasp. Could that be Navigation and Nautical Astronomy by Benjamin Dutton? If only you had the time to read it. Okay, nerd. Nerd. Can I salute the flag again? No. All right, nerd. A helpfully labeled map of the submarine showing you where to go for your daily lessons. Sweet. The drawers are filled with spare bedding, the linens of a Spartan, but adequate thread count. Not as comfortable as your home linens, but that's the reality of life at sea. This is a huge sea room. You set your alarm so you can promptly arrive at breakfast at 7 a.m. Empty, not even a Bible. You'll be sure to note that in your feedback. Okay, good night. Go to bed. You're not ready for bed yet? What do you mean? There's one more thing you have to do. What? Okay, sit on the couch. Maybe you have to salute the paintings. Other children would surely engage in horseplay on this couch and potentially damage it. With the room to yourself, that is thankfully no concern. Fine, I'll look at the paintings. What am I playing? This is why I never played itch games. You never know what you're getting into. Okay, cool. Cool. Can I go to bed now? I looked at the paintings and I peed. Not ready for bed yet. Okay, leave. You can't leave your quarters tonight. The crew's getting underway and preparing everything for submarine camp. I sat on the couch. I read the schedule. I looked at the paintings. I opened the closet. I opened the drawers. I touched my alarm clock. Can I change into my PJs? Let me look at my inventory again. I swear I need the flag. Like, pick up the flag, no? Oh, you had to click the pixel, I think. No, this is the same as I clicked before. You can't pick up the flag. Oh, let's salute it. No, you can't salute the flag. Someone has hung a small American flag on this shelf, but it doesn't look quite right. It's upside down. It's upside down, chat. Flag code it. Section 4, Part A. The flag should never be displayed with the Union down, save as a signal of dire distress. You only hope this was negligence on a seaman's part and not willful disrespect. Better fix this before someone thinks you'd leave the flag in such condition. I fixed it. I'm a genius. Okay, go to bed. I had to click the flag book on the flag. What? There's one more thing you have to do. I already did one more thing. How could this be? Can I salute it now? How could this be? I've done 2 things now. What do you mean? Now that's respectfully displayed flag. Let's look at our briefcase. Oh, maybe we put our briefcase in the closet. Yeah, baby. You carefully unpack all your clothes for submarine camp. 4 crisply pressed white t-shirts and 4 clean pairs of blue shorts. Okay, now we're talking. I don't have any pajamas. All right. You're ready for bed. Woo! You kneel down to pray, thanking your parents for sending you to submarine camp, thanking the United States military for giving you this opportunity, and thanking God, the creator, for being alive at this incredible moment in history, 1973. From your quarters, the industrial clamor of a working submarine becomes a muffled, even soothing white noise. The gentle sway of the vessel's underwater motion is just as relaxing. It's like you're meant to be here. You drift peacefully to sleep, imagining everything you're going to see and do and learn at submarine camp. But then you hear something. Mumble, mumble. Click, click. Reporting from my quarters. What was that? You're wide awake now. You need to find out where that noise came from. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Let's go. I think I'm doing really well. I already have 12 points out of 55. It's like I'm a professional gamer. Open it. You press your ear to the door and hear nothing strange, just the hum of the submarine. All right, go. Open it. Go there with your feet. Open it with your hand. How do I leave this place? He won't leave. Maybe I go in my closet and get a change of clothes. Oh, the sound's coming from somewhere. Oh, it's probably the bathroom. Maybe someone's in my bathroom for some reason. You step into the bathroom and listen carefully. Once you tune out the constant hum of an active ballistic submarine, you make out someone's voice bouncing around the pipework. And Sasha, send this straight to Victor when you get this. Click, click. Does this thing work? It's that reporter, Mr. Sprinkle. Click, whir. Okay, I think it's recording. I was surprised they let me walk onto the sub in the first place, and they actually gave me the higher clearance. I don't think Sharp suspects anything. He's barely lucid as it is. McCain's a son of a though. It's late. I should turn in. I'll send my notes as soon as I can. They're not safe here. You're going to see my name on the news, Sasha. You're going to see Sprinkle everywhere. Click. Mr. Sprinkle's voice goes quiet. Mr. Sprinkle is a cat's name. You've heard from your dad that reporters can be sneaky, but Mr. Sprinkle sounded very sneaky. Is he actually writing a story about submarine camp? Is he being honest with the United States Navy? Could he be? You put such terrible thoughts out of your head for now. You need to get back to bed and rest up for a big day ahead. Hi, Tegan. I was telling chat how you helped me beat Codename Iceman. And here we are. Look at us now. You climb back into bed and try to stop your mind from racing. Soon you slip away to sleep. In your dreams, you've become a Navy officer, or maybe you always were. You travel the world from the Pacific coast to North Africa, thwarting the foes of freedom. You could get used to this. Ring, ring. There's something ringing. It's time to get up. After you make your bed and take a thorough shower, you head down for breakfast. It was our alarm clock. You there, boy, swing over here. Oh, boy, wait, you there, boy. Swing over here when you can. What's going on here? What is this pile of poop? Oh, it's a cat. A portly tortoiseshell cat naps in the corner. Okay. There's flags. There's a cook. There's Grant Sharp Jr. There's the kids at submarine camp and some magazines and some cigarettes. Oh, I'll take the cigarettes. Can I pick those up? Rule 1 of point and clicks. You click everything. You decide to leave the cigarettes alone. Your dad says you shouldn't start smoking until you're 16. Ugh, what a drag. I want the magazine. It's a recent issue of Mad Magazine, spoofing that new Planet of the Apes film. Your parents don't allow you to read Mad, which is fine with you. You don't enjoy that kind of rude humor, chat. I'm gonna salute this guy. How are you liking things so far, Chief? Admiral Sharp drinks from his flask and burps. His breath smells like your uncle's garage. This might be new for you, but this is an old hat for me. I was in charge of warships 5 years ago. Warships! I've got 4 stars on my jacket. Now I've got kids calling me Admiral. This is a real ballistic submarine. And they're letting tots walk around like daycare. There's 3 kids at this camp, by the way. Things change, my boy. Admiral Sharp leans in close to you. Buddy, I like you. I see something in you I don't see in other scouts. I want to give you a little lesson you won't get anywhere else. If Henry Kissinger tells you to do something, you do it. Sigh. I guess I shouldn't be seen walking around with a flask. Might arouse McCain's tight ire. You make one joke about a man's son and you're on his list forever. They let the kid go. It's not like he died out there. I don't know what he's talking about. Do me a favor, boy. Can you hold onto my medicine for a while? Just slip it somewhere nobody can see it. It's cask strength, mind you, over 50%. I will want it back later. All right. Did you give it to me? No. All right, I'll take it. I like you. Your gumption. But you shouldn't be caught with a flask either. Got another idea? Oh, okay. Maybe hide it in the magazine? Maybe... Can I hide it under the cigarettes? The Mad Magazine Humble Bundle? That's pretty amazing. I do need an adult, yes. I'm just a kid at summer camp. Maybe I can put it in my empty briefcase. That's a no-go. I don't want a flask tumbling out of a scout's briefcase. People might start asking questions, justifiably so, but still. Why do you carry a briefcase anyway? Never mind. Do you have another idea? He wants me to hide his flask, but he doesn't want me to pick it up. Stow it somewhere. Stow it somewhere. Can I hide it under this book? No, can I... What's this? Can I get the cat to hide it? Maybe I can go talk to the chef and get some food. Welcome to the mess hall. Ready for some grub? Hell yeah. Come back when you've taken a look at our options. I'll be here. Okay, look at the menu. Reminder, crew to refrain from employing coarse or salty language in the presence of submarine camp scouts and, in general, to represent the United States Navy at a high standard of professionalism. Lost, book titled Maurice by E.M. Forster. It was given to me as a prank, and I'm reading to laugh about it, but please return it ASAP. Oh, be advised that due to an electrical failure in the thresher mechanism, the septic system cannot process normal crew output. Please manually macerate all waste before disposal. This is Poop Cruise all over again. Poop Submarine. I watched Poop Cruise documentary and the sub implosion documentary in the same week. So they have kind of melded into my brain. Whoever is stealing my flag mugs, they are for personal private use and make coffee taste better. This is the Navy, not the grab anything circus. Ask first. All right. In order to clear the storage room for a large shipment of Ovaltine powder, all meals the week before submarine camp will include 1 large can of tartar sauce. Concentrate to use at your discretion. Ew. Hi, Sarah. Can I talk to Sarah? Maybe Sarah's got some info. Toot. I probably shouldn't practice the flute while eating beef macaroni. Sarah, you're not fluting. You're farting. But it's important for young girls to have skills. Even pretty girls need skills to win beauty pageants. Toot. True. We're up so early. This sucks, and my Salisbury steak is too chewy. I want a steak. How do I order food? What is this? There's like an outlet on the floor. Yes, I want grub. No, I'm ready what I wanted. I want. Let me eat. Can I pick up the cat? I just need to know. Oh, you've met this ship's cat. She's not much of a mouser, pretty lazy, in fact. I always thought that was a funny idea. Cats are supposed to be these great hunters, but this one's fat and lazy. Had the idea to make a little comic strip about it even. Thought about pitching it to the newspapers. My friend, Jim, talked me out of it, though. Said nobody would want to read something like that. Oh, well. You pet the cat. She purrs. Okay. I can't order food, and this guy wants me to take his flask. This is a hard, difficult camp. I'm not equipped for camp. We pet the cat. Yes. Here, in the food. Hide it in the food. How do I order food? Is there a menu, chat? You guys see a menu? What's this? That's Sarah. That's Sarah. Maybe I can walk somewhere and I just leave. Screw this guy and his flask. I don't need this. I just leave. I don't need these problems. I'm just trying to be at submarine camp. Anyone go to space camp as a kid? I remember watching like Rugrats or something, and they go to space camp, and I didn't know that was a possibility. I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe the menu is on the wall and I just didn't see it. No. 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 This small and somewhat easy to miss piece of paper lists the menu for your time at submarine camp. The satirical game is satirizing point and click pixel hunting. How dare you? After perusing the options, you feel ready to place your order. I respect it. I respect it. I should make a point and click game. I would like to troll all the gamers as much as I've been trolled myself. There would be 3,000 soft locks. It would be called soft lock. Okay, we've got some great options for your time at submarine camp. You get 1 main, 1 side, and 1 dessert. A real Navy breakfast. I will have, oh my god, beef macaroni, rectangular pizza, Salisbury steak with meat mounds, wiener winks. What the heck is I don't want to know. Glazed ham, steel cut oatmeal with walnuts. It needs to be something that can hide the flask. You think meat mounds? Or a wiener wink? Is that like a sausage, like a puff pastry sausage thing? I'm gonna try the steak. You think oatmeal? Oatmeal? 2 votes for oatmeal, but what about the meat mounds? You hide the flask in the meat mounds. A what? A wiener wink. Duh, obviously. Good choice. That'll keep you going. How about a side? I chose meat mounds, by the way. The side, oh my God, this sounds delicious. I'm actually hungry now. I'm gonna hide it maybe in a halved grapefruit. And dessert, can of pudding, fancy tarts, big cookie, bowl of ice cream. Sure. Ice cream. Enjoy the food. As the French say, soyez fort et en bonne santé et que tous les monarques subissent une mort horrible. I'm not going to translate. But it wasn't good. Oh, and one more thing. A big thermos of Ovaltine. Joe Namath says he drinks a big glass of Ovaltine before every game. Okay. Thanks. The French do be saying that. It was like, you know, blah, blah, blah. I hope everybody has a horrible death. You know, you get it. Okay, we use the Ovaltine to hide his thermos because it's a thermos and the Ovaltine. I'm going to drink it first. You chug the Ovaltine, the only drink that combines the nutritional benefits of malt, milk, and eggs. Has anyone had Ovaltine in chat? Bye, Stannington. Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. And then now, yeah, horrible death. Horrible death. The French do be saying that. You are a clever little scamp. Thank you. Roberta and Ken Williams never called me a clever little scamp. I appreciate this. Grayson. Let me just pour my medicine into there. Okay. And now to dispose of the evidence. Run along now, my boy. I think the first lesson is starting soon. You should head up when you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm at 17 out of 55. I'm going to beat this game because I'm a professional. How do I use the stairs? There we go. It's time for your first lesson. Let's go. Welcome to the first day of submarine camp. Scouts, today's class is submarine command. Command is the beating heart of this vessel. All major ship systems are controlled here. If you need to set a course or destroy an enemy target, it happens here. As this is an active ballistic submarine traveling underwater, the crew are actually operating the vessel. So don't touch anything. I'm going to touch everything. Who the heck is this guy? All right. And this guy and this guy. This looks similar to the first game. I'm going to salute because I salute everything. And this guy. Wow, this sailor is probably your superior. Something feels off. Something feels off. Jacques Hughes, you're a traitor. You're a spy. Is he drinking? Yeah, this screen looks like the other screen. You need something good? I mean, the other screen, like in the other game. Just stay away from anything that looks dangerous. Admiral McCain's in charge. Me? I'm just a young seaman trying to drink his coffee. Sip bzz. Sip bzz. What does that mean? Sip bzz. This is the navigational table. Oh God, if there's a long submarine maze like in the first game, I'm Alt F4ing. From here we can plot or change a course, follow other Navy ships, and in general track the movements of our country's enemies. It helps that they're mostly in the Western Pacific. Makes our job a lot easier. Awesome. Hi, Drew. It's good. This is, if you like Codename Iceman, this is the game for you. Let me tell you. How do I win? So you could launch torpedoes at anybody on this map. She reminds me of in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Who's that? The girl who turns into a purple blueberry? Violet. Anybody you wanted to blow up for any reason, you just have to pick a spot and give the order. Basically, yes. Wow. I love it. Yeah, Veruca. Violet Beauregard. Wrong story. I'm sorry. Wait, isn't it Veruca Salt? I think Violet Beauregard. Isn't that the girl from... Oh, fudge. Is it actually... Oh, no. What? Violet gets turned into a blueberry, and Veruca gets eaten by squirrels for being a bad nut. Oh, there's 2 girls? Damn. My internal misogyny. I thought there was 1 girl. Let's look. Veruca Salt. Oh, yeah. She's like a squirrel girl for sure. Veruca Salt looks... Sorry, there's a weird picture of like a foot wart. Okay, Veruca Salt. And then Violet Beauregard. Isn't Beauregard the name of the characters in... No, it's Baudelaire in A Series of Unfortunate Events. Violet gets turned into a gigantic blueberry. Like that. Anyways, that's what this girl trying to launch torpedoes at random people reminds me of. And this kid doesn't want to be there. Okay, so like, how do I win the game? You peruse the world map. Your current location is lit up on the eastern seaboard. Your mind races, thinking about the adventures you'll have across this great big world. All right, let's go. Let me win. I think this guy's evil, but I'm just a kid. What do I know? We have a lot of maps on board this vessel, son, but this one might be my favorite. It's not the biggest or the oldest or the fanciest, but it's the one you look at right before you climb up the hatch and look at your newest port of call. That map makes you think about everything you can accomplish in this big old world. Makes you proud to be a Navy man. All right, let's look at the map. A map of the world proudly displayed in the command room, showing the many nations under the protective wing of the American military. Okay. Can I salute it? Can I talk to it? Can I touch it? You touch your hand to the world map, pledging to keep all of America's allies safe. You know what this also reminds me of? Remember Jojo Rabbit? He's like obsessed with Nazism in Jojo Rabbit, the kid, and it's a satire. That's what this kid reminds me of. Can I talk to this guy? Yes, this is a new game that is a fan prequel to the old game. Hello, young man. Welcome to Submarine Command, the place I'm glad to call home. Or at least that's what I tell my CO. Ha 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 ha. The operator gives you an in-depth explanation of chart maintenance, course plotting, weather analytics, and radar use. Okay. I taught that reporter an awful lot too. He was in here earlier, asked a lot of questions. Okay, so far the plot of the story is that we're Codename Iceman guy, but we're 10 years old. We're at submarine camp, and the journalist on board is up to no good. And we're like obsessed with the Navy. Hello there, son. I'm the radio operator. It's very important for us to be able to talk to warships. The radio operator gives you a lengthy and fascinating tutorial of the communication capabilities of the submarine. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be transmitting your commands. That about covers it. You enjoy the rest of submarine camp. I just want to say, last time when I was on an airplane with Nalvaling like a month ago, when we were boarding, the pilot was really nice. And he was like, oh, I'll show you around the cockpit at the end of the flight. And Nalvaling was like, so excited. And I was like, I've never been able to do that. That sounds amazing. I want to look at all the buttons. And then the whole flight, we were so excited. And at the end of the flight, he was gone. There was no tour. It was nothing. It was nothing. And they lost my stroller, but that's another story. I don't think that was the pilot's fault. But anyway, so I was very excited. And that is all. That is all I have to say. Bamboozled. This is the navigation table. I know, I've clicked this already. So then do I click this and I touch it? Maybe I click this, the command seat. Was Nalvaling in the stroller? No. Whoa there, that's the command seat for the weapons control panel. Bzzzt. There's a lot of very complicated and dangerous machinery in there. It might look like a game, but trust me, you would not enjoy it. As long as I'm standing... That's true, I would not enjoy it because I played Codename Iceman and I didn't enjoy being lost in the submarine. That's true, that's true. As long as I'm standing here, I'm going to keep you out. Okay, so I need to distract him somehow? Is that what you're saying? Can I, punch him? Something feels off. You need something, kid? Stay away from anything that looks dangerous. I'm just trying to drink my coffee. Something's buzzing. Does that mean he's wearing a wire or something? I'm gonna spike his drink. I'm gonna spill this on his seat. I'm going to spill it on the map. I'm going to spill it on this map. I'm going to click every cell until something works. Right, humidifier? He stole my stroller and ran. Yeah. that was just a mark to him. Okay. He promised he would keep it a secret. All right. What if I show him my flag code? The flag should not be printed or otherwise impressed on paper, napkins, or boxes or anything that is designed for temporary use and discard. Oh, that's interesting. You've seen such disrespectfully patterned tableware before, but you're shocked to see it in the hands of an enlisted Navy man. Oh shit, is that real? Like, am I in trouble? Let me see that. Yep, it's all there in your little flag code. Should I ask someone? Will that make me look stupid? If there's one person who's gonna know the flag code, it's McCain. I better get rid of this before another wiener gets in my business. So he's drinking from a mug or a coffee cup that has a flag on it, and I got him in trouble kind of by accident. But I accomplished my goal of getting rid of him, so GG. All right, so now I use the computer. I don't know why. Just click. You kneel down and reach toward the strange noise. After a moment, you pull out an odd-looking device that was taped under the seat. What the heck is this? It doesn't look like it belongs here. You better figure out what it is ASAP. Oh my god, it's a strange device with a big mesh circle that looks like a speaker. What exactly is it? It's either a bomb or a listening device. Let's show it to John McCain. You found this under a chair, beeping and booping? Son, I'm teaching a class right now. If you don't know what this gadget is, I can't concern myself with it. What? Okay, all right. Okay. Looks like some sort of electronic gadget. Not sure what it is, but men bring all kinds of contraband aboard. You wouldn't believe where you find it sometimes. In fact, one time I found a lodge, a dirty, let me tell you. Oh, sorry. I slipped into sailor talk for a moment. I'm gonna show everyone. It's probably a bomb. What do you have there? Why, that's as odd as can be. That's an old Ruski recording device, a KGB bug, I think. That model's outdated, though. Not much more than a transistor and a microphone. Wait, why do you know about KGB things? You doing a science project, Chief? We'll have fun. Did you just stumble onto a plot against America? Something must be done with this information. This guy works for the KGB. The other guy works for the KGB. And the journalist works for the KGB. I probably work for the not me, him, the boy. Larry too. This kid too. I've never seen that before. What is it? Are you supposed to have it? I don't want to get in any trouble. Just leave me out of it. I hate learning all this Navy stuff. Yeah, here it is, John McCain. Like McCain French fries. A Russian spy device found on my ship? Hidden inside the command center of this entire vessel? Son, the real world isn't like your comic books. Who would be spying on a children's away camp? The next time you find a piece of crap lying around my ship, I don't need to see it. You focus on studies and whatever else children do with their time. Admiral McCain does not agree with your assessment that this device represents a grave security threat. Despite your professional, respectable demeanor, your blood runs hot at how easily you were dismissed. If only you were older, if only you were a decorated Navy officer, then they would take you seriously. I think we're wrapping up here. Children, you can exit at your discretion. Dismissed. What if I show the other guy, though? Like, this guy seems he knows this stuff. Guy in the corner. McCain's in on it. For sure. For sure. Okay, bye. think I go down these stairs? Well, they're all in on it. It's all a conspiracy. Exit. I think I have to use the exit to exit. Sorry, the audio is not working. Just pretend you hear a nice jingle. Despite your disappointment, you manage to enjoy and appreciate the lengthy, detailed lessons about submarine command. Before you know it, the first day is over and you're sent back to your quarters. Maybe a good night's sleep will help clear your head. You just have to get ready for bed. Okay. Well, I'm going to start by putting the weird device, the KGB bug, in the closet. No? No? Okay. I'm going to start by putting my PJs on. Stick to making fries. Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. You wash up for bed. Now you know to listen for it. You can hear muffled voices from throughout the ship. Okay. Maybe it was nothing. Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's probably fine. Let's go to bed. You're not ready for bed yet. Let's set our alarm clock. Let's go to bed. You thank God for seeing you through your first day of submarine camp. You ask God if you can grow up just a little bit faster so you won't feel like such a helpless kid. Let's see if I think I have half the points. As your eyelids grow heavy, you think about Admiral McCain's advice. Maybe he was right. Maybe it was just a piece of junk. Maybe you should focus on submarine camp. Maybe there's nothing you can do as just one kid. Maybe. Oh, Aru? You sit up in bed. What was that noise? Aru! What? Okay. All right. Okay. Who recommended this game? Show yourself in the chat. I know you're lurking. Just admit it. Son of America, it is I, President Nixon. I have heard thy prayers, and I have felt thy despair. Thou art still yet a child, and thy warnings are dismissed by those around you. What can thou do without the aid of others? But I say to thee, the United States was not built by collective effort. This great nation, as all great nations, has been erected through individual strength. It is through thy own labor that thou wilt achieve greatness. Each brick laid by thy own hand, each enemy slain by thy own sword. Will thou nurture thy individual spirit, or walk the coward's path of collectivism to an inglorious, swiftly forgotten grave? What is thy answer? Am I gonna get soft logged? I ask thee again, son of America, what is thy answer? I don't know. I guess I salute him. Thou have chosen bravely. If others will not, then thou must root out America's enemies. Thou must reveal the plots against her. Thou must be the hero others dare not to be. So says Nixon. I'm not a crook. Do you like my Nixon impersonation? Was that a dream? An answered prayer. The president? This is the most random game I've ever played. Was that just a beautiful dream? The morning passes in a haze as you contemplate the vision. Just a dream. What's wrong with that? After all, the greatest gift God has given mankind is a dream. The American dream! The swoosh of a door snaps you back to reality and you step back into the weapons bay. Today's lesson, weapons training. Oh, I was so good at this in Police Quest. I only shot myself in the foot a few times. The weapons bay, one of the great nation's many armories, prepared to destroy the United States and therefore your rightful enemies. Learning about the weapons bay is your most thrilling lesson so far, perhaps topped only by tomorrow's lathe instruction. And the one currently loaded in the tube is called a harpoon. It's another kind of torpedo. They all kind of do the same thing, frankly. And they all, what? Well, should with how much they cost. I should put you all through college twice over with how much it costs to blow up 50 square feet of communist territory. I think that'll do for an introduction. If you want to know more, well, wander around. All right. What's this very suspicious briefcase next to the very suspicious man? I'm going to touch it. Hands off, kiddo. Thanks, Larson. Grown-ups keep important things in their briefcase, not toys. Okay. Oh, a little briefcase swip swap. Briefcase swip swap. What if? No, you can't swap them. Yours is monogrammed with your initials. What is normally a handsomely personalized accessory is here, unfortunately, a liability. Oh, man. What if I ruin the monogram with this thermos? Didn't work. I really thought that was the solution. A little swip swap. Hello there, son. Enjoying submarine camp, I hope? You know, some of the crew were being really funny earlier. They say you were asking about some strange gadget you found. A child's mind can go crazy when they find something like that. Imagining things that aren't real. Kids shouldn't be playing with things they find on military vessels. It can be very dangerous. Why don't you show old Sprinkle what you found? What if I give him the thermos? Okay, I guess, should I do it? What ship is this? I forget what it's called. It's a submarine. Codename Iceman submarine. We're codename Kidboy. We're a kid. We're 10 years old. We're at submarine camp. What if I lose because I gave him his KGB thing back? You found my electric toothbrush. I must have dropped it somewhere very unusual where you'd be surprised to find such a thing. But now you can give it back to me. My electric toothbrush, that is. No! Listen to me, son. I know you were snooping around yesterday, talking to the crew, asking questions about matters you do not understand. Are you going to give me my toothbrush back or not? No! Playing hardball with old Sprinkle, I see. I'm not leaving here without my toothbrush, and you're not leaving here without giving it to me. Make the smart decision, son. You can't hand it to him. Oopsie daisy. I run away. Okay, good, great, super, awesome. I ran away. Okay, the crewman explains the different kinds of weapons on board and related systems, blah, 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 blah. And so, when one of these bad boys launches from the port forward torpedo tube, you better hope you're not on the receiving end. Poke around a bit and don't worry, it's pretty hard for anything bad to happen by accident. Okay, I'm gonna click all the buttons. You see you've got your eye on that boy. That console allows a crewman to load or unload torpedoes into the vessel's tubing network. Normally, only a trained seaman operates that console. Wow, it must be hard to use. Absolutely not. You think we could hit recruitment quotas if we needed a PhD to operate this thing? I could train a relatively stupid dog how to load a torpedo, and that dog could train the average Navy man. Hey, you want to give it a try, son? Just nudge that blue slider where it says loader track. All right. Easy as that. Cool. I got a torpedo. Now what? I really want this guy's briefcase. I think I have to distract him with a torpedo. Let's salute people. Always works. What do we do? I don't know. What if we spill the thermos on the loading console or on art or on the briefcase or on something? You don't want to waste the medicine. Okay. Then what if we give the KGB bug to something? I don't know. Or we lose it. I guess we use a torpedo. Let's talk to this guy and see if he has more to teach us. Torpedo. This is the most important room in the entire submarine. Let's talk to Sarah. This is why you get into politics. When I grow up, I'm going to be the person who decides where these torpedoes go. Toot. The newspaper guy was asking a lot of questions about you. I wish everyone stopped talking to me. I don't know anything about newspapers. I don't even read the comic pages. They stress me out. Why are you, the Lockhorns, so mad at each other? Fudge. I'm not leaving here without my toothbrush. It's not a toothbrush. Oh, excuse me, Admiral McCain. Can you explain the difference between a ballast indicator and an altitude indicator again? In detail. Of course, Bob. Of course, blah, 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 blah. I can't give him that. And I require his briefcase. So... ideas? I don't think you're allowed to leave. Oh. Oh, it's a closet. Nothing in here you can use. Can I hide in the closet? Weird that there's a closet, isn't it? Oh, chat can't see. It's just like a closet on the top. Right there. I can open it, but it says nothing I can use. What if I put my briefcase on it? Okay, no, this is a tower door. Can't leave till the class is over. How do I make the class end? Gotta get out of here. It's pretty hard for anything bad to happen by accident. What if I click all the buttons? What if I spill a thermos on it? What if I... what else is there here? Loading track? Ooh, break the loading track maybe? Maybe I spill stuff on the loading track. Just touch it. Talk to it? It's weird that you can look at the loading track. You can't even see the end. You'd have to crawl in to find it. Not that you'd want to do that. I want to crawl in. Why? 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 Thank you. Thank you for the 666. Was it worth it? Okay, I don't know what to do. This guy's not teaching me anything. This guy. Always, thank you. This guy wants his thing. I can't take his briefcase. I can't touch the torpedo. Luckily, the water bottle's empty, so don't worry about it. There's only so many things you can click. Must be used to move around all these poor, powerful torpedoes. I think if I used a torpedo, I'd probably get kicked out of submarine camp. Can I make the torpedo blow up? I don't know. It's so hard when I don't know the answer, and chat doesn't know the answer because you've never played this game either. Usually I can just ask chat for a hint, but not today. I must suffer. Oh, I put the KGB bug on this thing. You chuck the KGB bug down the loading tube. It bounces noisily around the metal innards of the ship. But that's my only evidence. Oh, shit. Be careful, son. What did you drop in there anyway? A toothbrush. It looked like a toothbrush. My toothbrush. My electric toothbrush. Don't worry, sure. I'll get it. I threw it down the tube. Mr. Sprinkle dove headfirst into the torpedo tubing. Just a minute, I've got to find my toothbrush. Clank. Okay, I'm going to steal his briefcase. Yes. You grab a few important looking pieces of paper with handwritten notes, and one must be the key to Mr. Sprinkle's quarters. Before anybody sees you, you latch the briefcase shut again. Don't worry, I found my toothbrush. This is a military vessel, not a jungle gym for Democrats. I consider myself more of an... I don't give a Sprinkle. I'm trying to teach a class. Launch him out of the torpedo bay. I know, I'm with you. I don't know why you did that, kid, but Sprinkle wins again. Stay out of grown-up business and focus on your lessons. Well, that's a terrible way to end the lesson, but I think we've concluded for today. Okay. Bye. I know the graphics are so good. Success! You've got some intel on Mr. Sprinkle, not to mention a way into his quarters. You go through the rest of your day like nothing at all is unusual. You might not be an official United States Navy officer, but you're determined to comport yourself like one. No, I didn't get the bug back, which seems really bad. Like he has the evidence now, the KGB bug evidence. What can you learn about Mr. Sprinkle? And is tonight the night you can reconnoiter his room? Reconnoiter. I've never read that word out loud before. All right. First things first. Check your pockets. There's a key. There's a note. Read the notes. Day 1. Installed the device without any trouble. Just crew chatter so far. Nothing juicy. Sharp is willing to talk about anything. Not very bright by my estimation. He set up my room safe personally, and you can tell. It's crazy they allow children on board this thing. Crazy. Everyone seems to believe the submarine camp sham so far. Does McCain? I thought he was smarter than that, but maybe not. Quiet night so far, trying to stay low-key for now, but big things are happening. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so journalist planted a KGB bug, but maybe it's not a KGB bug. Maybe it's just a bug. The submarine camp is not what it appears to be. And we got to figure out the truth. That's where we're at so far. So I guess we go, let's leave and try to get into the guy's room. You're not supposed to leave your quarters that night. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do with the key then? He doesn't know you have it. I know. Okay, well, let's try to do our regular routine. Click the closet. Click the bathroom. Among the crew clatter and engine noise, you hear the submarine sits in the water. No, that's no good. The submarine bobs majestically in the bay. Ugh, that's not any better. The dark, bulbous vessel lurches aquatically in the murky water. Ah, F this report. I'll be here all night. Rats, it sounds like Sprinkle's still in his quarters tonight. You can't get in there right now. You'll have to find a way in another night. All this excitement is no reason to forget to brush your teeth, however. Okay, so it's like he's writing some verbose report. Set our alarm clock. I think, it's 4 days. The camp is 4 days. Because remember we looked at this schedule? Day 3 is fundamentals of lathe. And 4 is graduation. So there's 4 days. We're on day 3. We already did weapons training. We're just going to have to use a lathe. And bam. Mr. Sprinkle remains at large, but you pray for guidance in your quest to uncover his secrets. If another Nixon ghost comes, you add a little prayer that wherever he is, President Nixon stays safe for you, for the United States, and for certain other countries. You crawl under your covers and close your eyes. You privately think that submarine camp is going better than you could have ever expected. It's not good that there's a secret and probably sinister plot, of course, but isn't it good that you discovered it? Not to mention, you still get to learn about this fascinating submarine. Tomorrow, you're off to the vessel's shop room. Welcome to the shop room, partners. Whatever Navy vessel I'm on, the shop room is one of my favorite places. Like a lathe, like a woodworking lathe? A lot of powerful tools in here. A place for good, honest work. There's none of the stuffiness and stiff-butted decorum that you find in the rest of the sub. Reminds me of my youth, just men being men, working with their hands, learning real skills. Where did the years go? Sir, are you all right? Oh, right, this is supposed to be a class. It's all pretty simple. We've got some supplies somewhere you can play with. Just press some buttons and see what happens. Now you happen to hurt yourself. Oh, well, that's life. Have fun, kiddos. Okay, let's click some tools. Metalworking. Okay, got it. Old tools, protective gear, everything you'd need to solve mechanical problems on board. Aha! There's a big pile of old scrap for you to practice with. You take a piece of scrap metal from the pile. Got it. Let's go click some buttons on the lathe. High severity. For some reason, I thought lathe was just for wood. The machine makes a strange noise and wobbles dangerously. You turn it off before you hurt yourself. Huh. Okay, let's use the drill. Drill looks to be in good working order. What do you want to do with it? I don't know. Drill stuff. Drill this scrap metal. Oops. You managed to cut out a rough approximation of Mr. Sprinkle's key. Oh, well, would you look at that? Cool. I made a copy of his key. You inspect the bench grinder. Everything looks up to snuff. What will you use it for? The key? The briefcase? This one? It's a delicate operation, but you clamp the key copy next to the grinding wheel. Holy moly! Hi! Hi! Oh, it's not Pokemon. Well, I mean, we could pretend that they are Pokemon. Kind of. Hi! Dose of coffee. Welcome! Hello, everyone say hi! Welcome to my stream. My name's Nalvara. We're playing a new game that is imitating a retro game? Fan prequel to a retro game. How's it going? How's your stream? What were you playing? What were you up to? Hello, welcome. Welcome to my channel. This is a point and click. It is, yes. We play a lot of point and clicks on this channel. We usually play games from the 80s and 90s. Today we're playing, this is a new game, but it's inspired by old games. So this game came out a couple years ago, but it's made in the graphics and the art style and the narration is all from the game from 1989 called Codename Iceman. Welcome. I was told this is a good place to be. It is a good place to be. I like it here. We play games, new games, old games, indie games, cosplay. I dress up a lot. Yeah, we like to feel old around here. What were you playing? Thanks so much for bringing friends here. You play Hearthstone. Nice, pro. Thanks for bringing friends here. That's so nice. That's so nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're very we're vintage, okay? We're vintage and retro. We consider ourselves vintage and retro, and we like to play old games. What have we been playing recently, chat, that we can share with the class? Oh, well, we played Raft and Minecraft the other day. That's not retro. I died a lot and it was very painful, but we did try to be of the modern age for a minute there. We played Gabriel Knight. Yeah. We played Echo the Dolphin the other day. I guess it was like a few weeks ago. I want to play Echo the Dolphin again, though. We play all the point and clicks. We play all the text games. We play old shooters. We play Half-Life. We're going to play Half-Life 2 soon. We're going to play something on Friday, but I can't tell chat because it's a surprise because I'm going to dress up and it's going to be fun, but it's from the 90s. But I haven't told chat what it is yet. We play King's Quest. We play Monkey Island. We also play indie games. I like indie games. I like indie games, especially if they have pixel art. Yeah, you know, we play everything. Lots of puzzle games. I guess we've been playing a lot of like Case of the Golden Idol, and we were playing a lot of puzzle games. We played Baba Is You. I was gonna say Obra Dinn, but that was like 5 years ago. So I guess I can't say we play Obra Dinn because that was a long time ago. Anyway, we play a lot of stuff. Welcome to the channel. Currently, we are aboard a Navy ship submarine. We are a 10-year-old at submarine camp, and we're trying to unravel a KGB plot. So join us in doing that. It's a bit of a satire on, it's a satire. It's a prequel parody of an old retro game, and it's a little satirical. Look, we can salute. Oh, not to that guy. Oh, that's so cool, Dose. Dose once ate an entire large pizza on his own. Nice. Olives, though? Olives? I'm kind of a triple pineapple kind of person, so if you don't get down with pineapple, you're allowed, you can judge me. You can report my channel. I understand. Case of Golden Isle is made by Latvian. I love that game. It's so good. We just started the second one. What is it? Rise of the Golden Idol? Rings or chunks? Wow. People put rings of pineapple on their pizza? That is so unhinged. No, chunks. Chunks. Definitely chunks. Yeah, triple pineapple. Well, okay, listen. When you order from Domino's, you ask for pineapple. They don't give enough pineapple. So you have to ask for double pineapple. If you're feeling really snazzy, you get triple pineapple. But it's only because the people at Domino's don't take pineapple seriously enough. I am Canadian. That's true. But that has nothing to do with the pineapple. Although, actually, I think pineapple on pizza was invented in Canada, which is really weird because we're not Hawaiian. What do? I give this guy his key back, I think? No. I give it to this guy? No. Give it to this kid. You found a key on the floor? Mr. Sprinkle said something about his key being stolen. He needs it back. Yeah, I give the key to this guy. No, I give it to this girl. Mr. Sprinkle was talking about losing his key. Don't worry, I'll bring it back to Mr. Sprinkle because I'm a good girl. Okay. Rings are super duper unhinged. I've bought like a can of rings of pineapple and then cut them into chunks and put them on pizza. But just putting the rings on the pizza, that's crazy. You eat it separately. It honestly, there's something about like, okay, just pineapple on its own versus pineapple that was roasted with a pizza. Totally different thing. You should definitely try it, humidifier. You should definitely. Yeah, I think Canadian pizza was invented in Canada, so it's considered like pineapple is considered. It's ham and pineapple. But I don't know. When I think of Canadian pizza, I don't know what it would be. Poutine? Beef and mushrooms? Is that true? That's my key. What did I say, Sprinkle? You get those spycraft fantasies out of your head. It's not like there's a commie agent sniffing around this daycare we call a submarine. There is a commie agent, and it's this guy. The guy in the jacket. You're right, Admiral. I'm just glad everything here is totally on the up and up. And you, little girl, good job. You get back to those machines now. Watch your fingers. You're very welcome, sir. Just doing my part. I'm doing my part. You've never had poutine? That's okay. Most people haven't had poutine. It's pretty obscure. It's hard to get cheese curds outside of some parts of Canada. So I can't blame you. It's not your fault. No Italians here. I had an Italian subscriber once. One time. And then I think they got really mad about the way I approached pasta and pizza, and they couldn't stand it anymore. Couldn't stand it. We tried. Especially when we start talking about coffee and how we drink coffee. It gets very complicated. Okay, I think I can... What do I do? Do I just talk to this guy? Welcome back, Emilian. I think I'll sleep with one eye open tonight just in case. Okay, so this guy's like bad, and we're in sub camp. I'm just a reporter, sir. Soft hands, you know? I'd have to work up the courage first. Can I leave now? Do what these kids are doing and learn how an industrial life works. Oh, chameleon! Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Yes, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Fries and gravy is good. Do not add shredded cheese. I mean, some people like shredded cheese on their fries, but it's not poutine. Yeah, you're right. I think the closest is if you get mozzarella and you get the chunks of mozzarella from like the ball, then that's close to cheese curds. But shredded cheese just melts and it's not the same. Apple and bacon on pizza is good. I like pineapple, so you know I like kind of a sweet pizza. You can also get poutine with apple, which I've had. So like French fries, gravy, cheese curds, apple slices, like thinly, pulled pork. It's great. It's really good. I'm Italian. The only thing that bothers me is snapping the spaghetti in half before boiling. I have done that because my pot was too small. It's, you know, you've got pot problems sometimes. Sometimes there's pot problems. Sometimes it doesn't work. You don't want to clean a big pot. An ensign loses a finger every now and then, but that's why public high schools exist. Fresh recruits when we need them. Okay, right. Yeah, we read this already. We did a kitchen stream, like, what was it, a year ago? I don't know. We did a kitchen stream one time and it was all pizza, and I tried the banana on pizza thing. I basically tried all sorts of different pizzas, and one of the pizzas I tried was banana curry, but I don't think I had the right curry powder because it was not good. And I think I just needed a different curry powder. It wasn't very good, but I liked making a bunch of pizza. That was a good time. Okay, how do I get out of this place? I'm leaving. Oh, it didn't work. Open the door. Class isn't over. There's still more to learn about the lathe. Oh, God. Okay, talk to this guy about the lathe. Banana curry. Yeah, I think it's Swedish pizza. It's banana and curry powder. Something's wrong with it. You sure you vibrated the shaft? Oh my God. Buddy, I vibrate the shaft. I measured the hole. I tried nut after nut after nut. It just wasn't working right. We'll have to put in another request to get that lathe fixed. We don't have the right tools in the cabinet down here. Another request? How many men is that thing going to send to the infirmary? We'll have to put in another request. Okay, I already did that. So now can I leave? Let's look in the cabinet. Banana, cinnamon, sugar. Ooh, nice. In Brazil, well, I think it's a Brazilian thing, but don't you roast or grill pineapple with a bit of honey, and it's so good. So that on pizza is great. You've already made a copy of Sprinkle's Key. There's nothing else you need here in here you need. Okay, good, great. So can I leave now? Still not over. Okay. Let's try to use it again. The devs knew what they were doing. Oh yeah. The lathe lesson is very important. Switch the lathe on. But the machine makes a strange noise and wobbles dangerously. Turn it off before you hurl. Am I supposed to fix it? I'm just a boy. I can't fix the lathe. Maybe I use this thermos. Point and clicks are about just clicking and pointing and clicking, and what do you want to do with it? I don't know. I already did the key. Maybe I talk to the teacher again. That seems like a good idea. Learn how an industrial lathe works. Let's talk to this guy. Put in another request. I don't know what the game wants me to do. Oh, what's this sticker? A small sticker of the flag of the United States. It's been soiled, having spent so much time in the fumes of the shop room. Okay, so if we use our flag code book against the sticker or show it to these guys. Last time it cared about the flag code. You shouldn't do anything to the American flag without a good reason. I have a really good reason. Salute it. No, take it. Talk to it. Click it. There's been a lot of puzzles in this game involving flags, but nothing is flagging me right now. Sigh, I miss the torpedoes. I don't care about all these machines or that Mr. Sprinkle lost his room key. It's extra time for me to practice my flute, I guess. A toot. I'm not convinced he has a flute. Admiral Sharp doesn't seem like he should be teaching this class. He's very wobbly. Mr. Sprinkle lost his key. These grown-ups don't seem very reasonable or responsible. I don't even want to be a submarine scout anymore. Do you think I could stay in my quarters until it's all over? Lathe something. I made this key already. Maybe I just lathe random other stuff. I already made this key. There's a button. There's a button. Small button depicting the president promoting his re-election campaign in 72. Someone must have dropped it a long time ago. I want the button. You decide to leave the button alone. Whoever dropped it might come looking for it again as a memento of the president's successful re-election. What? That's so random. So what else can I click? I can't click anything. Can I just leave now? There's still more to learn about the lathe. Okay, it has to involve the lathe. You switch it on, but the machine makes a strange noise. You turn it off. You can't take the sticker. You have a briefcase, you have a thermos, you have some notes, and you have this key copy. A working copy of the key to Mr. Sprinkle's quarters. You don't need the real key anymore. I gave it back already. I already did that. These are the notes. Can I give the notes to someone? No, that doesn't seem right. Who wants to be lathed? Spins materials for grinding, polishing, and cutting. So that's how, oh, maybe I have to make, maybe I use the key on the lathe again? This key copy looks like it'll work perfectly. Okay, so I did it. And these guys, you have to put a request to get the lathe fixed. We don't have the right tools in the cabinet down here. Another request, how many men is that thing going to send to the infirmary? I don't know. This is the same dialogue. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the lathe room forever. I think I just live here now. Okay. Is there anything else I haven't clicked on that you guys see that I don't see? I see a button. I see a lathe. A sticker. A drill. Maybe I click the thermos on everything. Oh, thanks for holding on to my medicine, son. You've done the country a great favor. Take a sip, Sprinkle. I held on to his alcohol. Shouldn't what? Enjoy life? Suck it down, Sprinkle. So I'm just getting them plastered. Admiral Sharp and Mr. Sprinkle take turns sharing the medicine. It's alcohol. Wow, that stuff works quick. Hick. They say it moves faster through your blood because of the submarine's pressurized environment. Is that true? Fuck if I know. Thank you, my boy. There's a little left for you. Consider it an early graduation gift. Has the submarine always moved around this much? I guess, oh, maybe we're trying to get him drunk so that I can sneak into his room? That would make sense. What do you say? Sprinkle feeling a little braver? You drink this normally? It's an old Sharp family recipe from Prohibition. My daddy had a whole bootlegging operation. I survived a lot of still explosions growing up. Lost 2 uncles in those explosions, but it was worth it. I guess I could be persuaded to try one of those machines. Uh-oh. All right. Go for it. Is he gonna go? Should I turn it on for him? Am I trying to get him killed? Well, looky there, Sprinkle. There's a youngster. You could both learn how to work that lathe. I can teach him what? Operate a lake? A lathe, Sprinkle. We let children operate lakes? We let future Navy men operate lathes. Give it a shot, Sprinkle. Teach this young patriot how to knurl a steel rod. Okay. Stand aside, little boy. Just watch Uncle Sprinkle. He's going straight to the infirmary, and then I'm going to break into his room with the key that I made. A lot of buttons here. How hard could it be? Ah! Oh, what does this even mean? Another lathe casualty. Huh, not sure what he expected in his state of mind. Okay, boys, let's get this fella to the infirmary. He'll probably need to be there all night. Aye, aye, Admiral. He's got to be there all night so I can break into his room and find out his KGB secrets. Let that be the most important lesson of all, children. Don't be a burp. Well, I think class is dismissed. Head out whenever you're done playing with that equipment. I'm done. Good day to you. I'm at 36 points out of 55 points. You head back to your room for the evening, or so you make it seem. For one foolish moment, you wonder whether Mr. Sprinkle will be okay. But then you remember that surely the United States Navy has some of the best military doctors ever to serve. And who knows, depending on what you find in Mr. Sprinkle's quarters, maybe he'll have deserved it. While Mr. Sprinkle convalesces, you pace in your quarters, unable to sleep a wink. You're wired. You're ready. In the early morning, you sneak through the submarine corridors empty, except for a few third shift skeleton crew. Easy to avoid. Your heart pumping, your hands shaking. You turn the key into Mr. Sprinkle's quarters and slip inside. Dun, dun, dun. Stream. I don't know. I'm going to play till this game's over and then we'll see where we're at, Twinsen. Have you played I Have No Mouth? I haven't. How come my command's not working? Well, that's not very nice. Hold on 1 second. Let me reset my command thingies. But no, I haven't played that game. It's fun. Cloudbot, please wake up. The people need you. There we go. I'm gonna pause here for 1 second and go to the restroom, and then we're gonna investigate his KGB office. BRB. Hello, hi, 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 hi. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, happy Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Can I go over here now? I feel weird on the other side. I don't want to go on the other side. I want to be over here in my corner next to my name so everyone remembers my name. Hello. Okay, KGB agents. Cool. Let's do it. So the first thing he said was that his code for the keypad was made by someone dumb. So it's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4. The keypad for the safe. The world-class security protocols in the United States Navy require you to enter the correct passcode to gain access. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Enter. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. Okay. I'll look around a little and then start guessing. Poster depicting a completely different submarine named the Black Hawk. There's a tree. Let's look through his stuff. You check Mr. Sprinkle's clothes for anything suspicious, but there's nothing in here but his clothes for the duration of the submarine camp. Oh, what's this piece of paper? Drat, that paper is too high up to reach. Move the chair. Batons! Oh my gosh, batons! It's your tier 3 resub day! Holy crap! Thank you! Thanks for the support. Happy 71 months. We have an emote for that. Hold on. Now 7, and then I just go like this. Woo! Thank you. Oh man, move closer. And then click this button. Nice. Oh my god, it's like magic. Oh my god, the game wants me to walk around. Almost 1 year. Like almost. Climb and get this piece of paper. You reach above the closet and the papers are just out of reach. If only you had a couple extra inches of height. What? I'm still not tall enough. Okay, let's get this box. A flimsy cardboard box of navy bric-a-brac and old papers probably put away for storage. Inside you find a signed photo of President Nixon at his recent inauguration. To my friend and colleague, Admiral McCain. Thanks for all the Vietnam stuff. Okay. Can I not pick up the box and use it to stand on? Crack open the bedside drawers, nothing inside but old magazines. It's turned to a page advertising an Independence Day sale for the Harley-Davidson TX125. The Great American Freedom Machine. The ad is festooned in patterns of the American flag. I love the diction. Just inside of a yellow note card is a safety placard describing what to do in the event of a fire. Your options aboard a submerged submarine seem minimal. Sticky note. A piece of yellow paper stuck to the wall. A short strip of mild adhesive allows the user to stick the paper anywhere he pleases. You haven't seen this in the civilian world yet. This must be a kind of next generation technology only the United States Navy can access. I set up your safe myself. Don't worry. The 4-digit code is very easy to remember. Okay. It's an extremely improper violation of personal boundaries, but the nation's security is at risk. I went in the bathroom. Absolutely nothing incriminating in there. I'll be the judge of that. I need to get that piece of paper. Okay, is there anything in my inventory? Like if I reach with the thermos? Or I salute? I don't know. What if I blow on it? He is too short. He's too short. He's too short. Look under the bed. Don't find anything. You can't find anything in here. What about this gun? Just the wall. Oh, there's just a picture of a gun. It's not even a real gun. Okay, what if we do the code first and then get the paper? The code is 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice, Twinsen. That's the best feeling ever. Twinsen got called out for fixing mistakes that weren't found earlier by 2 other people. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I did it! I hacked the planet! Hack the planet. I got a gun. Am I gonna use it? Despite the fact that the Constitution guarantees the right to carry such a tool, you wonder, can Mr. Sprinkle be trusted with it? You decide the safest thing is to take it yourself. I assume nothing bad happens, otherwise it wouldn't work with the story that we become a Navy officer later. Hack the planet! Hack the planet! Shut up and get in the car! Thanks, Chameleon! Thanks for humoring us. Okay, I want to use the gun to reach the piece of paper, obviously. It's like the most obvious solution ever. So, let's go. Bye, Dilo! Interesting. You're perplexing me. I don't want it to go left. I want it to go right. Oh my God. Why does it make me walk and then push? Okay. Now stand on there. Reach the paper with your gun. If only I had a couple extra inches of height. I do. I have a gun now. I have a gun. I have a gun. Look. Can I shoot anything? How do I reach the paper with my gun? It makes perfect sense, doesn't it, chat? Right? Shoot the hole. Yeah. That makes sense. There's a piece of paper and I can't reach it. That is going to destroy me if I can't figure out how to get it. Can I leave? No, I need to reach the paper. There's not, I already looked everywhere else. So, can I use this? No. Can I use this briefcase? Oh, you put the briefcase on the chair? The hard shell case of a leather briefcase is not simply a more sophisticated adult look. It also gives you a handy platform to stand on. Oh. Managed to grab the edge of the paper. A quick pull brings the papers floating down. Nice. It was the briefcase. That makes sense. A stack of papers in Mr. Sprinkle's handwriting. It looks like some kind of report. Sasha, I'm sending as many of my notes ahead of me via courier as soon as I step off the sub. It's even wilder than I imagined, but I'll try to summarize things as best I can. Tell Victor to save me the front page. This will put the Wilmington News Journal on the map. I've got that idiot Sharp on tape admitting that this is all Kissinger's cockeyed scheme. Kissinger thinks all they need is enough PR and everything will blow over. Vietnam, Watergate, everything. So he cooks up this submarine camp idea as a trial balloon. It goes like this. Put some bright-eyed kids on a submarine, snap some photos, plant some stories, maybe get on the evening news. All of a sudden, Nixon is not the bad guy. He cares about our kids, about our future. He's not a criminal. He's the camp counselor in chief. I thought it was even worse. Like, I thought they were going to blow up the submarine, and then blowing up the submarine would be a bigger news story than Watergate. My head is in the gutter. And if it works, build the idea out. Kissinger has floated Army camp, Air Force camp, space camp, on and on. The thing is, the whole operation is bleeding money. It's not cheap to operate a ballistic submarine. And Sharp and McCain asked for a lot of cash. It's a fraud. That's the long short of it. Nixon and Kissinger are funneling military funds to their personal PR campaign. Is it bad that I'm like, oh, that's not even that? I thought this guy worked for the KGB or was going to blow up the submarine or something. It's not even that bad. Plus, it's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. You wouldn't believe how easy it is for these kids to access very dangerous items. This is my moment, Sasha, my scoop. I know you've never liked being my secretary. I've heard how you talk about me with the other girls, but this is Sprinkle's time now, and I'll never let the likes of Bob and Carl bully me again. Personal PR campaign? Scheming? Fraud? If Mr. Sprinkle really thinks this is true, then that means Mr. Sprinkle is trying to undermine the President of the United States, and he must be stopped. You pocket this doggerel. Nobody else should read it. You have the smoking gun. Clear evidence Mr. Sprinkle is up to no good, and you've got his real gun, too. It might be time to head back to your quarters before the rest of the crew wakes up. All right. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Surprised to see me? I knew something felt fishy. Oh, should I shoot him? I should have known it was you. You troublesome little boy. I mean, just run by him. You're faster. Wait a minute. Run, 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 run. Did you take? Uh-oh. This is bad. Little boy, why don't you hand that back to your pal Art? Nice and easy. Nobody needs to know I let a little kid get a hold of a firearm. Letting children play with guns is the kind of thing that gets adults in big, big trouble. We don't want anybody to get in trouble, do we? Mr. Sprinkle tenses, about to lunge at you. You can't let him steal your hard-earned evidence. Your heart is pounding. The moment seems to stretch forever. The next move you make may be the most important decision of your life. How will you get out of this one, JW? Run. 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 Oh, throw something at him. Throw the thermos at him. Okay. Just run away. Of course, Mr. Sprinkle foolishly left the door open. Bye. I'm so... Dun, dun, dun. A mad chase ensues. Mr. Sprinkle following close at your heels. He grunts in pain. Wait, do you think I had a choice to shoot him there? It was kind of, the game was like, what do you want to do? Do you think I could have got a bad ending if I shot him? He grunts in pain with every step obviously not recovered from the injury he gave himself. You barely have time to collect your thoughts to consider even your next move before you find yourself sprinting into a familiar room, the weapons bay, which you realize now is a dead end. Oh my God, I didn't salute. You're right. I've been saluting the whole game. How could I forget? Huff puff. Look, kid, let me level with you. I'm just a reporter doing my job. The people in charge of this submarine are doing bad things. If I don't get off this submarine, they're going to keep doing those bad things forever. I've got a tape in my pocket right now that proves what I'm saying is true. I just need to get out of here. But you have to give me the gun first. I'm not going to hurt you, but you're stuck. Make the right decision for your country. You heard him yourself, JW. If Mr. Sprinkle gets out of the submarine, his entire scheme will succeed. Will you let that happen? You won't let that happen. You can't let that happen. Oh God, chat. Salute. There's a few thoughts I have. 1, run away, but it's a dead end. 2, shoot him. 3, torpedo bay? The console for the torpedo loading track. You learned about this the other day. You should figure out what to do about Mr. Sprinkle first. I just want to use the torpedo. What if I talk to him and be diplomatic? Hey. I'm not leaving here without the gun, kid. You really, really shouldn't be playing with it. Um, humidifier. Should I shoot him? I feel so bad. I don't think I should shoot him. Counterpoint. That emote. That's how I feel. Just try it once. I'm gonna save because I've played enough Sierra games to know that you just go randomly shooting people and bad things happen. Or throwing rocks in some cases. Okay, here we go. You don't trust Mr. Schmickle with the firearm. You can't just hand it. Oh no, I wasn't trying to hand it to him. I was trying to shoot him with it. Unless you're trying to do something else with that gun. But are you prepared to do that kind of thing? Hi, Sheds. Okay. I mean, I could try dropping the gun down the hole again. That's like the same thing we did last time. A little boring. But toss the gun far down in the loading tube. I really wanted to shoot him. Just because I wanted to see what would happen. Why do you keep doing this to me? He's going down. I really just wanted to shoot him. Just bang! Ow! Don't go anywhere until I find this gun, please. Now I'm gonna use this thing to launch a torpedo. Loaded. What? Test fire. I click test fire. Nothing happens. The words igniter empty. It's currently off. How do I make it work? Maybe I go in the closet first. I'm trying to shoot a member of the press. Yeah, listen, the boy, the little Navy boy is trying to shoot a member of the press. It's very Jojo Rabbit situation. Well, there's nothing else I can click here. Guess I just have to figure out how these things. I didn't pay attention in class. I'm gonna fail. I failed real submarine camp. It's not on. It's not on. Oh. 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 What are you doing out there? What's all that noise? Nothing happens. Uh-oh. It's loaded. Igniter empty. It's currently lit up. Test fire doesn't work. Oh, it's back. Uh-oh. How do you bomb? Bang, thud. Look, kid, when I find the gun, we can have a nice regular talk. Just stay out there. Stay put out there. How do you infill the igniter? How do you ignite it? Maybe I have to click something else. Close this. Walk over here. Is there a button here? Loading console. There's gotta be like one other button. There's something. I guess I could leave. But what happens if I leave and I haven't lit this place up? Oh, wait. I still have alcohol. Can alcohol do stuff? Can I fill it with alcohol? Is that... I mean, it's a ridiculous point and click, right? So anything goes? Because we're just doing ridiculous things? Let's close this. Oops. Open our pockets. Click the thermos. Click the torpedo. You search the torpedo body and find the igniter fuel tank. For the little elbow grease, you unscrew the cap. The cask strength medicine should do the trick. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. We're going for it, I guess. 200 IQ. Thanks. It's currently off. So wait, did I do it or is it still not done? It's empty now. Do I have to close it? Let's try. Loaded. Bye. Aha, got it. I think we're gonna frame this guy. Pew. There's an alarm going off. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. An alarm blares in the submarine, a safety trigger maybe to warn the crew of ballistic mishaps. It takes only moments before you hear a din of activity. No doubt the members of the United States Navy are springing into action. It all fades into the background. Time passes as you contemplate the gravity of what you've done. Wait, did I kill the guy because he was in the tube? This is a sprinkle intended to harm not only the leaders of this vessel, but the leaders of the United States of America. The leader of the United States of America. In defense of your nation and your president, you made one of the most drastic, most consequential decisions a person can make. You killed a man. Oh! Dun, dun, dun. Kid, you gotta get back to your quarters. Is it true, sir? Did someone fire a torpedo during submarine camp? We're gonna find the cretinous hole responsible for this. We're going waking the rest of the men surfacing right now. We'll get this under control, sir. There's music playing. I'm sorry, I can't hear it. My music's broken. I'm never doing this again. Blah, 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 blah. Woo! I did it! I beat the game, I think. This is up to end. What do we do, sir? We lock it down. Total silence. I'm not going down as the admiral who let a torpedo accidentally fire aboard a vessel full of children. There's only 3 children. As far as you're concerned, submarine camp never happened. Have we surfaced yet? Yes, sir. We're heading straight back to the harbor. I think it's really kind of crazy that we end up growing up to be an adult who joins the Navy and then goes back on this same submarine. And we get lost in the ocean. I do. Look at this beautiful art. But how come I only had 44 points? What the heck? Where are my points? Grayson D. Blue Sky chat. Yay! The untold story of John McCain's dad. Yay! A begrudging but also special thanks to Jim Walls. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Can we get a shout out for P.S. Garrick? Bonus flag code violations found 1. Oh, Secret Nixon saluted 0. I didn't salute enough Nixons. You missed it? Yeah, what was I missed it too. It was Garrick from Deep Space Nine, you think? I missed it. JW will return in Codename Iceman 1989. I can probably get it. I have the itch page open. Here's the itch page if anyone wants to play this game. There you go. It was fun. I think it's over now. Boom. What is School Quest? Very good question. I will answer for you.